Uh, there's been a lot of happenings in the last few weeks, and today I just want to talk as a survivor because it is sickening to see how our system operates. Someone being exposed because of the immorality is asking for justice. When someone was banned by their alleged wife, and no hashtag, no nothing is trending, nothing is like happening. I believe we need to review our policies, our laws, and our culture because men are suffering. Men are really suffering in silence. And the society keeps pretending like nothing is happening to men. Like, you're not seeing that as a big deal. You know, hey, I don't know, sometimes I lack words. When a man is abused in our country, or when a man is banned, and nothing actually justifies doing all that, you can't. And when a man is lying in an hospital, and I speak from experience, when a man is lying in an hospital fighting for his life, the first question is never how we are going to help the man. But the first question that is always asked, including the people who are attending to you in that hospital, what did he do? That is the first ever question that almost every other person interacting with that man, they ask, what did he do? That is not justice, and that cannot validate whatever happened. You need to understand that violence has no gender. But when you look at the current situations in our country, some laws and systems meant to protect the victims have become so selective. Very, very selective. They move fast for some victims. They truly do. And in this case, it's the other gender. And it painfully slows the justice or the process for the others. Men are told to be strong. Who doesn't want to be strong? To endure and to stay silent, especially on matters of GBV. And when they finally speak, they are adopted. Nobody believes them. You've done something. See, Bure. They get mocked and sometimes ignored. And that is why men will not report a GBV violence on them. And that is why most of the men will continue suffering in silence. Most men die unheard. Oh Lord. I'm trying to relate to the scenario and the things that happened in Busia. The man who was banned. The lady was released. And I'm sure in that process, a lot of women organizations were there. It's like they are vying for a presidential seat. This is not a fight between men and women. This is a fight for equal justice. We can protect women and still defend men. We can condemn GBV without bias. You tell me, she had enough time to boil water in the middle of the night. Aye, apana. And you go scot-free? The man is fighting for his life in the hospital and you go scot-free? Equality doesn't mean exclusion. And justice in our country needs to be gender neutral. And I believe it is time to review our GBV laws, policies, and anything that is relatable and how they are actually enforced. Our police, our institutions need to take male victims and survivors seriously. we need to change a culture that shames men for feeling pain. We need to create a safe space for boys and men to speak. Men is not just adults, they are built from boys. And how we are nurturing our boys to get to the level of men will determine the next generation. Men are suffering, and ignoring them is very, very dangerous. And justice must work for everyone. It should not be a selective justice. We truly need to review our laws, the ones that are actually selective. No more silence, and I'm always seeking for justice for all, not for a selected gender. Be safe.